Growing up in my parents' mansion felt more like living in a museum than a home. Cold marble floors, priceless art on every wall, and no warmth anywhere. My parents cared about one thing only: their image. I was a prop in their carefully crafted elite world, until I became an inconvenience. It happened the night of the gala. My parents were hosting senators, CEOs, and socialites. I was sick that night, my chest tight, my breathing shallow from a worsening asthma attack. When I tried to tell my mother, she waved me off. "Not tonight. We have guests." As my breathing became ragged, I collapsed near the staircase. Guests gasped and someone called 911. The EMTs arrived quickly, rushing in with equipment. But before they could help me, my father stepped in front of them. "She's fine. We'll handle it." "She's not breathing properly," one EMT snapped, pushing past. But my mother hissed, "You're not taking her anywhere. This is a private event. We don't need a scene." Even as I lay on the floor, barely conscious, I heard their words, "She's a liability. She always ruins everything. Just let it be handled quietly." It was like hearing my own death sentence from my parents' lips. But the EMTs refused. One of them knelt beside me, giving me oxygen and stabilizing me despite my parents' protests. They saved my life. Lying in that ambulance afterward, a cold clarity settled over me. My parents would have let me die to protect their reputation. And that's when I decided I'd never let them control the narrative again. For months, I gathered evidence: financial fraud, hidden donations that never reached charities, backroom deals with politicians. The gala that night hadn't just been a party. It had been a breeding ground for illegal favors, and I had it all documented, including their attempt to stop my medical care. The night of their next big gala, I made my move. They stood on stage, basking in applause from their wealthy friends. Then the screens behind them flickered, and my face appeared. "Good evening," my voice echoed through the speakers. "You told EMTs to let me die. You lied to everyone in this room about who you are. But tonight, the truth comes out." The lights dimmed, and footage rolled. Hidden camera clips of their fraud, audio of them telling EMTs to let her be handled quietly, documents showing their crimes. Gasps filled the hall, followed by murmurs of outrage. My mother's face went white. My father tried to shout for the tech team, but it was too late. Journalists were already live-streaming the entire thing. Sponsors pulled out. Guests stormed out. Their elite world crumbled in real time. I stepped onto the stage, alive and stronger than they had ever wanted me to be. "You taught me I was disposable. Tonight, I show the world who you really are." Security escorted them off the stage as federal agents arrived to seize documents. Their perfect facade shattered under the weight of the truth. As I walked out of the hall, past the flashing cameras and shouting reporters, I felt the oxygen in my lungs like a promise. I would never let them suffocate me again. And this time, they were the ones gasping for air.